Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we break down stocks like we're chatting over coffee about what really matters for your portfolio. Today we're diving deep into T1 Energy, ticker TE, a player in the battery space that's been swinging wildly on news lately. T1 Energy focuses on producing lithium-ion battery cells for stationary energy storage, electric mobility, and marine uses, with facilities aimed at scaling up in key markets. The stock has caught attention from both short sellers and big institutional moves, so let's unpack what's driving the business and where it could head. Founded in 2018 and headquartered in Luxembourg with operations tied to the U.S., T1 Energy designs and manufactures battery cells under CEO Daniel Barcelo. It operates in the electrical equipment and parts space within industrials, employing around 328 people and targeting growth through expanded production capacity for high-demand applications like grid storage and EVs. Revenue has ramped up sharply, hitting about $755 million in fiscal 2025 after just $2.9 million the prior year, showing the company is moving from development mode into commercial deliveries. The bulk of that comes from external customers, with segmentation pointing to strong traction in energy storage solutions rather than pure mobility yet. On the earnings front, T1 posted a narrower net loss of $368 million for 2025 compared to deeper shortfalls earlier, with adjusted EBITDA turning positive at a record $9.1 million in the first quarter of 2026 alone. EPS improved to negative 2.19, supported by higher volumes, though gross margins remain thin at around 7.6% as the company scales. Management highlighted progress on domestic solar and battery manufacturing expansions during the Q1 call, noting how new capacity is positioning them to capture more market share amid supply chain shifts. They emphasized disciplined cost management and strategic partnerships to navigate raw material volatility while accelerating shipments in stationary storage. Looking at the balance sheet, cash stands at $182 million with total assets over $1.37 billion. Though long-term debt has climbed following the recent convertible notes offering. Free cash flow turned modestly positive last year at $16.6 million after heavy prior investments in plant and equipment, and the current ratio near 1.25 suggests adequate liquidity to fund ongoing builds. Valuation metrics show a forward PE compressing toward the mid-teens by 2027 and single digits later if growth holds, with the stock trading around $8 recently against a $1.4 billion market cap. Enterprise value sits near $1.42 billion, and the price-to-sales ratio of 1.12 reflects optimism around revenue scaling, even as profitability lags peers. Strengths include rapid revenue ramp and new institutional backing, while weaknesses center on ongoing losses and thin margins. Opportunities lie in energy storage demand growth, but threats from short seller scrutiny and execution risks on capacity expansions keep the risk profile elevated. Recent performance tells a volatile story, with the stock up over 220% in the past year, yet down 25% in the trailing month after Fuzzy Panda allegations hit. Weekly moves have been flat amid the noise, but the longer-term chart shows a strong uptrend from lows, outpacing some industrials' peers despite the sector's mixed returns. Building an intrinsic view around forward multiples and projected cash flows, the setup points to potential upside if T1 sustains its EBITDA trajectory and hits scale efficiencies by 2028. That framework implies the current price could embed room for 30 to 50% appreciation over a multi-year hold, assuming execution stays on track, though near-term volatility from headlines may create better entry points.
MarketSnap brings everything long-term investors use daily into one clean, fast platform. Explore stock financials, SWOT analysis, valuation ratios, 5-year analyst estimates, and our intrinsic value calculator, built with real fundamentals, not hype. All in a layout that's simple to read and ridiculously fast to navigate. And when you want to talk investing, join Nexus, our community where investors share valuations, posts, and stock discussions, all connected directly to the data. Use our stock's intrinsic value calculator to run and save real valuations with no spreadsheets. Share your analysis and valuations with others in the Nexus community. Get daily market summaries in video, audio, and article formats. Track the market with our earnings, dividend, and economics calendar. Our homepage gives you a real-time market overview with interactive heat maps, top market movers, and major index performance at a glance. Track daily performances, discover the most active stocks, and analyze performance across different timeframes, from weekly to yearly trends, and see which industries are leading or lagging. It's free to create an account, with optional access to premium forward-looking data. Try it now at MarketSnap.com and invest with clarity, not noise. That's a wrap for today's stock market summary from MarketSnap. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure to stick with us for daily updates and deep dive SWOT analyses to keep your investment strategy sharp. Whether you're navigating short-term turbulence or building wealth for the long haul, we've got the insights to help. See you tomorrow.